All right, guys, we're back. So we're taking LR Vegito Blue into movie Boss Rush. I've been requested to do this a lot, so we're here. We're doing it now. I've technically already recorded this footage, but I forgot to record my mic, so we are going to re-record the audio to this. Anyways, we do have to make sure we're playing the Vegito Blue intro. Have to. I mean, it's become a massive meme now.
サイヤ人に限界などない。ああ、フルパワーだ。
確かこの近くのはずなんだけど。
We Saiyans have no limits. No limits. Limitless. The blues, man. They are crazy. Now, the reason I put them in slot 2 here at the start, I guess I can explain some of these moves. The reason the blues are in the middle at the start, the friend isn't even linked up with 10, dude. If you check the build, they have a little bit of dodge, so that's fine. But we don't put them in slot 1 because turrets can stun. Turrets can stun them, they do have a high chance to dodge, but the one who has guaranteed dodge, AGL Goku. But also, the blues get a guaranteed additional. There's a high chance to be a super in slot 2, so we can get more attack stats. You know, try to make VB look good if we can. You know, it's a long fight. A lot of it's not very hard, so the blues aren't going to be able to die, even without their intro up in a lot of this fight. So, you know, that's good for them, right? That's pretty good. I mean, unfortunately, they do kind of just suck, but we're going to try our best to make it look good. We will try in this video. And I think by the end of it, you will see that we do succeed. They look fine. I mean, unfortunately, when they're put beside, like, oh, let's have them compared to, like, Blue Gogeta or, like, you know, AGL on this team. And Tech UI, who's also on this team. It's like, wow, they really don't look that good. And to be fair, all those units came out a year after they did. Well, in AGL Goku is 6 months. And Gogeta 6 months. But you guys get it. You guys get it. It's just, man. Man, it's unfortunate. But, you know, look at them stacking, dude. Okay, there's a normal, unfortunately. Yeah, they stacking. You know, we cooking a little bit. We doing it. We doing it. Bulma's gonna do her thing, though. Yeah, you know, we doing something. Little bit. We do the gammas as well, so we have a lot of different ways we can juice the blues out. Right? The gammas with their 2-turn superclass defensive support can make, you know, BB look solid. And there's stuff to do. There is. So, you know, we cook it up. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. Saiyans have no limits. Remember. Zero limits. Limitless. They're that good. They are. 100%. God, what a fun release they were. I mean, to be fair, on release they actually were. They were definitely overheated on release, 100%. No doubt about that. It's just now, it's like people are still coping for them. And you know, there's me a little bit. Gogeta even that is cool. You heal it, right? You can also get a few stacks in with Gogeta, which is nice. But yeah, like it's cope now for them is tough. You know, like can they still do stuff? Yeah, totally, they can. Like, I mean, I think we took already on my channel, and we took them against Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta, which is currently the toughest fighter global. And I mean, hey, they were on the team, and they did fine. They did okay. I wouldn't say they're amazing, but I wouldn't say they were absolutely trash either. So that's good. But once we get to like the new hard fights, like Goku and Frieza, like, I'll do a video with them in Goku and Frieza. But after that one, I think I'll be retiring. I do. I do think gotta hang the jersey up. That'll be it for Blue Goku and Vegeta. Even though they say that they have no limits, I have my doubts. You know, I have my doubts about them being limitless, but it's okay. But hopefully, 10th anniversary, we get a new Vegito, right? Probably. Like 10-year anniversary Super Vegito. That'd be pretty good. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a new Vegito. It's actually like God tier. That's what I'm waiting for. And I assume it's coming. I would assume it's coming, right? Like 10-year anniversary Super Vegito. I hope so. I hope so. Because if not, I don't know when it's gonna come. Because man, the Vegito has kind of been wrecked. Because now we even have the Tech Gogeta, like easy A, and he's amazing. He's nothing against him, but it just sucks that you know, Super Vegito wasn't that good in comparison. Like the gap between them is crazy. Of course, Tech Gogeta came out much later. Well, not that much later, a couple of months. But you know, it's not ideal because it's hurt my soul as a Vegito fan. Like I love Gogeta, but I would like Vegito to do a little bit more. But he hasn't been very good in the last couple of years, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You know, eventually his time will come, and I think 10th anniversary will be the time. I mean, Easy A Tech VB was very good, and Gogeta Blue, like the 5-year anniversary fusions, they're both really good. Both really good. And I actually think Vegeta was better out of the two. So, I mean, that's something. Guys, we gotta take the small victories. Because, unfortunately, as a Vegeta fan, we're not getting big victories here. I mean, I'm not talking a whole lot about what's actually happening, you know, on screen here, but there's not a whole lot to commentate about in the first part of this video. I mean, they're taking damage pretty normal throughout the intro. So, you know, that's not a great start, to be honest. I would prefer if he wasn't getting wrecked, but you know, it's fine. It's okay. I would prefer if coverage of normals, but they are. So yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. It's cool though. It's cool. Like you see them and then you see Gogeta. Like Gogeta in base is like twice as good, 3 times as good as Blue Goku and Vegeta. I don't know. Like, hey, Vegeta can't go slot 1 with his intro, like with his Gardo. Even with his Gardo, he can't go slot 1. The Blues, they can, you know. So I mean that's a W. But you know, defense post super, like slot 2 or 3, it's like, well, you know, Vegeta crushes them, and also Gogeta has, you know, a much easier transformation condition and healing, which is really good. Why doesn't VB heal when he fuses? Like, don't all other fusions heal? I think they do, right? At least off the top of my head. Maybe I'm missing one. But yeah. It wasn't ideal, to be honest. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't want to smack talk them the whole time. I would like Vegito to do good here. We do the Gamma standby though, right? We can get to the supercharging here, but we're probably gonna run AGL UI in the Blues together for now. But yeah, you know, it's going okay. It's okay. What have you guys been up to, huh? How have your life been? I haven't had a whole lot of time to kind of just sit down and relax and like talk to you guys during the video. Usually we're doing a showcase of something, you know? It's like, oh, we're showcasing this character, we're doing this fight, or doing this mission, and you know, all that type of stuff. That's, you know, the usual content. I love doing that, of course, but in this video where I actually have it pre-recorded, I can kind of just chat about anything. Especially during the first part of this video, since the fight isn't hard yet. But yeah, so how are you all? How are we all doing, you know? You doing good? I hope so. How have your life been? How's life? You know, so I did make a community post a while ago that like, oh yeah, I moved countries, which is true. I am now living in a different country, much further away from where I used to live. I used to live in Ireland, so I'm literally just a bit thin, but wasn't a big fan. But now I am over on the other side of the world. I am a English language teacher teaching in South Korea, which is really cool. It's been really fun. It's been really fun. I have greatly enjoyed it so far, and you know, hopefully it'll only get better. But yeah, so far it's been very fun. Don't have any Wi-Fi set up in my new apartment or anything, so I had to move, like, not even like move house, but move country. So I had to bring a bunch of stuff, and you know, it's cool. But you know, I don't have everything set up yet. Like, there's still no Wi-Fi here, so it's kind of hard to record videos. I'm often sitting in like cafes and using their internet to upload these videos for you guys. So it is a little bit difficult to be on top of everything, like all the new fights and new showcases. So often things will come out late from me, because the time zones don't really suit me. I mean, a lot of the releases come out during the day, which is great, but during the day I'm at work, so I can't cover them, you know? That's unfortunate. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on recently. Just living my life over here, teaching kids. It's actually a lot of fun. I mean, I did think it would be fun, but it genuinely is a lot of fun. I like a lot of my classes, for sure. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, living life over here, kind of adapting to a whole new environment. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I haven't found it like super hard to, you know, kind of just take on. Because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's really hard. You might have like this huge culture shock. And there definitely is some, for sure. But I never felt lost, you know? I haven't felt like, oh, wow, I can't do this. This is really difficult. I came over here and I was like, okay, it's gonna go great. And yeah, it has. That's pretty sick. Pretty awesome. So yeah, there's something to talk about with you guys. Because again, not a whole lot I could talk about here. I mean, I know here I was contemplating going into UI Goku's domain, but I was like, we can't afford to do that yet. We literally cannot go into the domain until like at least physical Janemba, really. Good dodge from UI. Remember, UI Goku, Tech UI, he loses stats past turn 4. He loses stats after 4 turns, and he loses even more stats after 7 turns. Which, you know, isn't ideal, for sure. But, yeah. I need to do a video of him or something. Like, that's how far behind I am. I haven't even done this video. But, yeah, Tech UI, I should do a video on him in this fight. In Movie Boss Rush. And, I mean, hey, at the time of recording this, well, recording the audio for this, all of the difficult fights, except for the newest Supreme Magnificent Battle, are all unlimited attempts. So, if there's other showcases you guys want to see, I can actually do them. And not be like, oh, I only have a couple of attempts to do this, and it's like, no, I have all the attempts. Now, please, if you're gonna give me a showcase, give me something possible. You know, that would be nice. Like, I don't want to see like, oh, let's bring, I don't know, some like random free-to-play like TUR or whatever into like Supreme Magnificent Battle Blue Cow kind of evolution. Like, I could do it, probably, but it's not gonna be a video that's gonna be very fun. You know, like, I don't need your request to be super fun. Like, you just want to say, like, you know, let's say sort of up Trunks, like a physical LR. Like, hey, can I see him versus Blue Cow Ken? I'll be like, okay, sure. Like, that's an interesting thing to do. Like, I haven't seen how Trunks would do in that fight. I think the answer is probably pretty bad, but I'd be willing to show it. You know, at least he's a relevant unit. Well, yeah, no, he's semi-relevant, I'd say. He's a semi-relevant unit who I'd be willing to showcase in that fight. I think that's what I'd say. So, yeah. If you guys have more showcase ideas, I am open to them. I am open to some ideas. If I think it could be a good video. So, let me know in the comments if you guys got ideas, and we'll see what we can do. But, yeah. We're in the Bojack fight now, so this is where the fight becomes a fight, I suppose. Like, the boss can actually kind of fight back now. But, we're good. Luckily, the blues were put in slot 2, so, we're good. We don't even have to worry about Bojack. Because remember, with Bojack, he is type disadvantage, and the blues are no longer guarding, so they would just die. They would unfortunately just get their shit wrecked. But, you know, they're actually fine. So it's all good. And what else can we call? I don't have my console, my Xbox. I'm gonna get shipped over to me, so I can buy a TV over here, get that shipped. Then I can start, you know, get on the gaming again when I'm not in work, which would be nice. But it's not the biggest deal. Now, the reason I've been having shipping issues, just like finding out how much it is and like organizing it and all this. But the reason it's, you know, a thing at all is because, you know, Sparking Zero is coming out, and of course I want to be on Sparking Zero as soon as possible. Of course. So we gotta hop on that. Gotta hop on Sparking Zero. So, and we will be doing videos on Sparking Zero. I know I'll be one of like 10 billion like channels gonna be uploading Sparking Zero content, but I do want to do videos on Sparking Zero. I'd also love to do videos on Kakarot. I want to do videos on that, but I was not able to record a whole lot at home, because, you know, I had other people looking at me. You know, it's a bit awkward sometimes. You have to time it right. Sometimes you just don't have the time or the motivation. There's other stuff going on. So, you know, I was not able to record those games, but not that I have a whole lot of time now. I mean, I'm working full time now, so I technically have less time, but I am, I think, in a better spot to record these things. Not even just like physically, but like also like in a mental spot. I think I'm in a much better place, which is definitely good for sure. Like, I don't want to make this like a whole really deep video or anything, but I'm just kind of explaining things as they kind of come to my mind. Because again, we have another like 15 minutes to go roughly in this video, so yeah, there's still quite a while. But yeah, like, you know, I think we can get some more games on the channel, because I've wanted to do other games for quite a while. I do have some videos recorded for the series, but it was a Nintendo game and I was emulating, and now I'm seeing that Nintendo are taking down emulated versions of the games from like YouTube and such. So I might hold off on uploading that, unfortunately, because I would have loved to upload that. If you guys want to know what it was Pokemon Fire Red, which is my favorite Pokemon game of all time. I'm gonna play through some of the Pokemon games, but yeah, I don't think I can upload it without getting like taken down by YouTube and Nintendo. So unfortunately, that probably will never release. I mean, maybe it will one day. I'll upload it, but I have a few parts recorded, and if if it's safe down the line, and I won't get destroyed for it, yeah, I can upload a few parts and I can record more, and we could do that. It could be some fun, but for now, that's gonna be lost to time. But what else can I talk about? I'm not sure if you guys if I've talked about this in other videos. I know I talk about it often enough in my Discord, which the link is always in the description. If you'd like to talk to me, it's actually pretty active. There's I can't remember how many members, but it's around 20 and it's relatively active. Like we do here, like it's mostly the Dokkan stuff that's mostly talked about, which, you know, makes sense. It's people know me for Dokkan, so the Dokkan chat would be the most active. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nice community I have kind of set up there. It's good. It's nice to talk to. But what I want to talk about is movies. I'm a big movie guy, so I haven't actually watched a whole lot of movies recently, just because, again, I've moved countries and I'm trying to, you know, go and explore a lot more rather than, you know, sit in my apartment and watch movies that I downloaded on Netflix since I don't have Wi-Fi. You know, I want to do other things, so I haven't watched a whole lot. I have gone to the cinema once since I got here, and it was actually pretty awesome because in Ireland, for example, the kind of lounge chairs, the ones you can kind of lie back in, those ones, the premium VIP seats in Ireland, you need to pay extra for those. But over here, no, you don't. They're just the standard, which is awesome. I thought that was really cool. But I watched one film in cinema since I got here, which was the second Beetlejuice. It's pretty good. I didn't think it was like mind-blowingly good. I think it's a very loaded film, for sure. definitely think it's a film that has a lot of ideas but doesn't really know what to do and how to solve them. So their solution to how do we solve all these plot points we made, at some points is just like, oh, we'll just do this one really wacky thing, and then that's the end. That's how that big issue is resolved. And I'm like, okay, I mean that's fine, that's okay. But yeah, that was the only film I've seen in cinema so far. I'm probably gonna go maybe this weekend. I might watch The Substance, which is coming out. I'm hearing really good reviews from it, and people are raving about The Substance. So I think I'm probably gonna go to the cinemas to see it. Maybe this weekend. The day I'm recording this is a Thursday. So yeah, I'll probably go see The Substance maybe on Saturday. That might be good. That could be a good time. It does seem very, very intriguing to me. And if it's as good as people say, then it'll be a good time.
くそ1時間耐えてやる俺はベジータとカカロットの合体ベジットだそしてこれがベジートブルー
I do think that I accidentally spoke over some of it there, but it's okay. But we got VB. 21 minutes into the video, we have Vegito Blue. There they are. Cool. Cool. They're here. I mean, hey, when AGL VB actually comes out, like he's still good. I don't think he's amazing or anything, but he's a capable slot 1 unit. Remember, he's got 50% dodge and 50% damage reduction before he attacks, and after he attacks, he still has 50% dodge, but he goes out to 20% damage reduction. But yeah, he's good. If we get VB out, I'm not really too scared. Could Janemba kill him? Post-super? Maybe. I'm gonna say post-super, he probably could. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Post-super, I think he could kill VB. And pre-super, he probably also could. So yeah, you know what? I mean, Janemba is a 2 million super. I think VB would probably die. But remember, he's got dodge, so it's not all bad. Now, in Slot 1, he doesn't. He just gets the extra additional, which is, fine. But I would much prefer the defensive ability of Vegeta, for sure. But it is what it is, We're just going to have to roll with it. AGL UI Goku doing his job. And then the other VB at the end. I think that's mine. I can't really see. But I think that is my Vegeta. So pretty good. He's doing his job. Doing, very, very small damage, unfortunately. It just is what it is. Like, a lot of 2023 characters kind of just got annihilated. And VB, even at the time, didn't do crazy damage when he came out. Like, it's fine damage, at the time. He was super effective at least, so he could do something. But now it's like, if you're not critting and doing, like, big attack stats, especially with the Goku Frieza fight system, right? They're not really doing a whole lot. So, yeah. It's just kind of unfortunate in that way. But yeah, I was also thinking of maybe doing some film reviews on the channel. They wouldn't be superly, overly complex or anything. It mostly be just me sitting down, kind of just talking about a film that I watched recently and what I think of it. Like, maybe it wouldn't be reviews, or maybe I just do, lists. Or maybe we could do tier lists on the channel. Like, I've watched a lot of horror franchises. I've been into horror films, for about, I'd say a year and a half, 2 years now. And I've really enjoyed them. So I've gone through a few horror franchises with my friends over the last couple of years. We finished, Scream was the first one we did together, and Scream is my favorite horror film, in case anyone's interested. It is Scream. And then we watched both Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, together, in conjunction, so we could kind of get to the Freddy vs. Jason conclusion, and then we actually finished on Jason X. But that was a really good time. That took over a year to get through, but yeah, those films were awesome. Well, some of them were. A lot of them were actually very bad. A lot of them we did not enjoy. But, yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if we do films, I could add my letterbox into my description and stuff. That could be fun. If we start doing films. We'll see, guys. But yeah. Yeah, Friday 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. So I could go over my thoughts on those franchises maybe in a video. That could be fun. But the next franchise we were supposed to do together before I moved was Saw. Now, we haven't started Saw yet. We're probably still going to do Saw, I would imagine. Whenever we can kind of find the time, like, you know, for them and me. Because there's an 8-hour time gap now. Like, time zone difference between me and them. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, if we want to make something work, we can. Because I still call, like, one of my friends very regularly. We watch stuff every week. We have a scheduled time to do it. So, you know, it's just when you have a bigger group of people, it's hard to match everyone that way. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what we can do, you know? In the background here, we're seeing TechUI do his thing, and then him giving the domain buff, plus the super attack buff to DB. Definitely makes his numbers look a bit better, right? Like, it's better. It's not amazing, but we're getting there, right? I mean, I didn't see what his attack stat there was. I think it was like 14 or 15 million, I think. Again, the screen's very small from me here, so I can't actually see. When I'm looking at it from like OBS, I have to squint my eyes just to double check and see. But yeah, I think he was about 14 or 15 million. Not bad, considering it's super effective. But unfortunately, if that was Goku and Frieza, that does 0 damage. So, yeah. And we've been stacking attack for quite a while. Even still, we're doing 0. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm excited to do Goku and Frieza with VB. That happens, but you know, I'm sure someone will. I'm sure someone can't wait to see VB do like 5 million super. They all do 0. Like, I'm sure that'll be fun for everyone. Fun for the whole family, I'm sure. But yeah, that's just some other stuff we're talking about. Yeah, I haven't watched a whole lot of films since I got here, unfortunately. I can go over some of the films I have watched. I can write the last 3 minutes of the video we have. We're gonna finish up soon. We're cutting through Broly's HP pretty good. AGL Goku with the dodge, thank you. And he is taking double digits on normal, which is obviously very good. But yeah, UI Goku clutched up there for sure. We do the actives actually, Gogeta and Vegetos. I think we play Vegetos just because Gogeta would take the attacks away, and we want to see, you know, Vegeto with his guaranteed dodge. Right? I assume that's what we do here. I assume that's what I was talking about before. You know, the audio. I forgot to record audio. Alright, there we go. 7.7. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's fine. Like 7 million damage active skill. I mean, I'm not losing my mind over it, but it's okay. It's okay. The Gamma's got all their orbs, so we're good. We do have support. This is my VB. Guaranteed dodge, of course, with the active up. So pretty good. Pretty good. He's just doing his thing. That's 12.8. Okay, I seen that. 12.8, super effective against cell types. I mean, sure. He's got a bunch of supers coming in. So, you know, he can do some stuff. I don't think he's going to kill Broly, though, unfortunately. But, you know, let him cook. Let him cook pretty good. It's fun. But yeah, now that we're in October, I do want to watch more films. Preferably horror films, but it's also hard when all I have is my phone and my laptop. I would really like... I want to buy a monitor, which I'll be doing soon. Probably in the next couple of days, honestly. Probably buy it in the weekend. Just so I can actually have something set up, and then I can watch films here, because I can have Wi-Fi and everything. I can start watching films at home. I mean, I'm watching films at home, but not on my phone. On Netflix. Because for some reason, and don't ask me, there's Gogeta over 20 million there, I'm pretty sure. For some reason, and don't ask me why, I can't find my downloaded films on Netflix on my phone. Or not my phone, on my laptop. I cannot find it. I signed into the account and everything. I don't know what to do. So I've been watching films on my phone. So that's not ideal, but you know, it is what it is. We move. Yeah, okay. Gogeta, I mean, just overshadowing TV here at the very end. I mean, it is what it is. Nothing you can do, man. At least we got the nice, cool Gogeta KO screen, right? I mean, at least that looks nice. But yeah, there is AGL VB versus Movie Boss Rush. Thank you for spending 30 minutes with me. It's a long video, I understand. But if you did actually sit through this, thank you. I was kind of just talking about random stuff. Because, you know, man, audio fails, what are you going to do? But, yeah. Not a bad run. At least we got it done with VB. So, yeah. With that said, thank you for watching. And I will talk to you guys later.